Hey everybody, this is Kevin with me, myself, and my vinyl. I'm coming to you from my record room. My last video, I couldn't even get in here. I was trying to listen to some records and make a video, and I cleaned it up. Unfortunately, well, I say unfortunately, but my wife and I are going through kind of a major overhaul with our house as far as the renovation goes. On the exterior of the house, so we're actually blowing out some doors and putting in some sliding glass doors. We're putting a massive deck on our back of our house, so I have my main system housed in this room right now. So I got, actually, it's not even set up, but I'm just using it as storage, so it's kind of a cluster. And I don't know, I just got off of work. You can see this right here. That's a rug that typically goes out in our main living room, because we are doing some work in there too. But I don't know. It's been a long time since I've really made a record. Kevin, come on. I've never made a record. I'm not a musician. I'm an idiot. No, I haven't made a video in quite some time. So, like a real video. But cheers to y'all. You're coming from you from Kevin's Tavern. So cheers. And honestly, I'd gotten to the point where I was actually thinking of just kind of putting a pause on videos, but every now and then I get an itch to do something. I haven't really made a video, but I've been buying like crazy, which, you know, that's another reason for this video. But been really looking at original pressings. My collection has gotten up to about 1,000 records now. And I'm really starting to take a look at it and saying, what do I listen to and what don't I listen to? What can I sell? What can I get rid of? Because honestly, I probably spent too much money. I don't know if some of you out there have overextended yourselves. I'm not saying I have, but now that we're going through this renovation with my wife and, you know, spending a ton of money on our house, it's like, okay, well, what do I really need? I've been kind of reflecting on that. But all right, two big purchases I made, actually. This is kind of a conflicting video. The most money I ever spent on a record, and let's see, which one was it? This one. We'll start with this one. Well, no, the most money I've ever spent on a record. I'll take it out of its outer seal here. I'll show you the cover. Okay, By Your Side by the Black Crowes. It's got the hype sticker there. Pretty badass hype sticker. Well, I mean, it's blue, kind of fades in. It says includes the singles Kicking My Heart Around and By Your Side. Purchased this. I actually purchased it through the In-Groove. They had some stuff on their use inventory to the public, and you can see the back cover there. It's got a little, I don't know if you can see it there, it's got a little foreign sticker on there. Looks like a Sony Music. I don't know what that is. Import. But By Your Side is an album that the Black Crowes have not really, hasn't been reissued. And this kind of comes in the dead period of vinyl. I think it was 1999 when this was released. Let's see, yeah, 99 Sony Music Entertainment. So this is an OG pressing. 99 was starting to get in that era, like that I call the dead era of vinyl, where, I mean, companies really were not producing vinyl at all. Between, I guess you could say, probably the late 90s and the mid 2000s, there really wasn't a whole lot of vinyl going on. So this is a pretty rare record. I don't see it ever, at least not in the US. So I picked this up, and this is the most money I've ever spent on a record. I spent $200 on this record. That's not something that really I would do, but the Black Crowes is a band that I love. They're probably a top 5 band for me, and that's objective because top 5 bands kind of come and go. Like, I never really have a top favorite band. I've got like a top 5 that I listen to, and they fall into it. Seen them a few times. I live near Atlanta. They're from this area. They're actually from about 20 minutes down the road from where I live in Marietta. I wasn't here in the early 90s when I got started, but I don't know. They're one of those bands that I love. Seen them recently, and it just didn't feel the same. Felt like a money grab to me. But whatever. It was a paycheck. I mean, it's only Chris and Rich at this point in time, so from the original members and even like the earlier years. But picked that up. I am so happy I did. I probably overspent for it, but at the same time, it's in pretty good condition, and it sounds great. Even if they reissue it, which I think they probably will at some point. Originals, they're pretty sparse, so even original, I don't think is going to drop in value all that much. So, given the current climate, but that could all change too. I mean, vinyl can take a nosedive tomorrow, and I spent $200 on a piece of plastic. All right, so I also spent a pretty good amount of money, another chunk of change, and this was a separate transaction, but it was also from the In-Groove. This is another band that is probably not top 5, but top 10. And this is a record that I believe was from 2002 or 2003. Should have looked it up before we got started on this. But let's see if I can see. 2003, yeah, I was right. So again, kind of in that dead era of records. Very as rare as By Your Side from the Black Crowes, but that's Strays from Jane's Addiction. If you know this record, it actually kind of had, it's got the song Superman on it, or Just Because is probably the big one, and Superhero, not Superman, excuse me. Superheroes on this, which actually was the opening song in Entourage, the HBO series Entourage, where they're getting out of that minty Lincoln Continental with the suicide doors. That is the opening song to Entourage, which is on here. There's a back cover. I'm not going to show the vinyl. The vinyl's in excellent condition, but this is actually this is in better condition than the By Your Side, at least the outer cover. But these two records were something that I was like, if they ever come up and I have a chance to buy them, I'm going to buy them. This one I spent, I think, $180 on. So, it was, a commitment, but it was something that, like I said, if I ever have the opportunity to buy them, I'm going to buy them, because they come from an era where vinyl was not prevalent. It was CDs, and even going into, streaming with, what was it called? Napster and what were some of the other, LimeWire and some of the other stuff. Nobody was buying physical media at that time. I mean, I was in college when both these records came out, and, I always tell myself, if I have the means and I have an opportunity to buy these two records and they're in really good condition, I'm going to buy them. So, Brandon, I need some of those OG stickers. I know you said you paid a good bit for those, but I'm going to slap an OG sticker on both of those and add them to my collection. And they both sound really good, so I'm happy. Thank you to Mike at the In-Groove. Packaged them well. They've both been, cleaned in his electro whatever machine, and cheers out there. So I also want to say, and I wanted to lead with this and I forgot, cheers, I got some VCLT, but not in the form that you would think of. It's actually, well, it is VCLT, but it's not a record, and that's perfectly fine. I love books about music. I really do. I'm currently reading the Talking Heads book by Chris France. It's called, like, what the heck is it called? It's escaping me right now. I'm halfway through it. It's really good. It's about him in the Talking Heads. He wrote it, and him and his wife, and moving through the Talking Heads into the Tom Tom Club, and past that. So my buddy Russ at Mama's Records, I love you, Russ, sent me this book. Nothing Without Providence, a road story mostly about deer tick by Tuet Gwyn. Right there. So if you've ever watched my channel, you know that I'm a big fan of deer tick. Let's see. Just pull one out here. Is this the Black Dirt Sessions? This is one of my favorite records of all time. Dark. John McCauley, who's out here on the cover, was going through some stuff. One of his best friends had just passed away and really made a great record. And he is the driving force in initial deer tick and probably through this record. And then some of the other band members really kind of start making their influence as far as lyrically and musically. But he knows that I'm a big fan of deer tick, and he bought me this book. He said he found this book, and actually, I'll read what he wrote. He said, Kevin, Home Alone, mom voice, you know, Kevin! I get that a lot, by the way. My name's Kevin. If you grew up in the mid-90s, then you watched Home Alone, and you probably do every winter during Christmas season. I came across this awesome book on deer tick in the markdown bin at one of my favorite local record shops. It made me think of you, and the universe pretty much forced me to buy it and mail it to you. Enjoy, Russ at Mama's Records. So, if you don't know Russ, just go and sub his channel. He does these short videos, and he usually puts up some fire. It's never something that, you know, you're going to think of and be like, oh, I know that record. Most of it is pretty eclectic, but that's what I'm into as well. So, I love Russ, so check out his channel, Mama's Records. Anyway, I know this is a long video, but it's been a while. So I think I alluded to this earlier. I'm about 1,000 records in my collection, and I'm really trying to decide on what I need and what I need to get rid of. I'm probably going to start selling some stuff, and I haven't decided if I'm going to do it on Discogs or if I'm going to do it somewhere else, just because I want all kill or no filler. And I may sell some stuff that's killer. Like, for instance, alright, I bought this, haven't even opened it. Bob Dylan's first 9, I think it's 9. First 9 records, mono. Haven't even opened this. It's supposed to sound fantastic. Not that I don't love Bob Dylan, but this thing's fetching like $500 right now. And like I said, I kind of overextended myself, and we're going through this renovation and stuff. So, you know, if this thing's going to fetch $500 for me, it's like a no-brainer. So, I don't know. I got some other stuff that I might be selling. That's kind of a big price tag item, but I don't know if I should jump on Discogs, or I've been doing Whatnot for a while. I bought probably over 100 records on Whatnot, new and used recently. My thoughts on that, probably for another video, but I don't know. I mean, I'm seeing some stuff that I have in my collection. Some of this shit I haven't even opened yet. So what's the point, right? There's no reason to like go into debt over records, and especially like I said, I don't know how much this is going to sell for in the future, if they're ever going to reissue it, but that's the thing, right? I'm kind of debating, like, this is one of my prized possessions, and I really don't want to get rid of it, but at some point, you know that this currently, so I've played this probably played this about 10 times, right? I love this record. I love it. But it's $200 right now if I sell it online, right? Easy. I know this is going to get a repress. Dirt just got a repress. And where is it? I have a Music on Vinyl. It's right here. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I have it. The facelift. Like, look. No. All right. So this one. Crap. This one. I know you probably can't see it, but Music on Vinyl. This is my Jar of Flies EP. with sap on the back is going for like over $100. But here it is. This is the one. All right, so Dirt is coming out here soon, right? They just reissued. I just canceled my my reissue order of this because these have dropped in price. And this sounds really good. Why am I going to get rid of it? It's music on vinyl. I love music on vinyl. As far as their reissues go, I've been so happy with most of their stuff. There were some issues, I guess, right around like 2013, 14, where some of their stuff wasn't really that good quality, but I think that their titles are fantastic. But I know I'm kind of going off the rails here, but like I said, it's been so long since I've talked to y'all, putting it out there. But I'm just really trying to figure out, like, where's the breaking point with some of this stuff. If this Bob Dylan gets reissued, I'm never going to get to see $500 for this thing. I'll be, you know, lucky if I see $100. I think it was originally like $90. So, I don't ooh, that was bad. I don't know. Getting into CDs. There's some CDs that I've bought. This was actually in a package deal. Original Pearl Jam 10. Love this album. I have a CD player in my truck. My 2019 Ram, I have a CD player in. So, I bought this too. Echoes. It's a compilation of like modern day psych music, which I love. But it's got Tame Impala, Animal Collective, Django, Wooden Ships, Toy, Moondio, Temples, and more. And then some of y'all will love this. I'm not going to say I'm a fan because I don't know this artist, but so many people that I follow do love this artist. So I picked this up. I think it was like $12. This is Orphans by Tom Waits. What is it? Brawlers, Ballers, and Bastards. So, looking forward to that. But, even got some cassettes recently. And these are pretty much Whatnot finds. I thought these were pretty cool. I don't even own a cassette deck. But I got The Monsters of Rock, still sealed. I got some pretty cool tracks on here. Quiet Riot, Great White, Europe. The Final Countdown. Warrant, Rat, Whitesnake, Poison, Winger. Like, it's all the hits from, like, that era. I got an Ugly Kid Joe. An Ugly Kid Joe. What is it? America's Least Wanted. It's got that cool parental advisory sticker on there. You can see $6.99. I don't think I paid that much. And then again, Jane's Addiction. This is original Ritual de lo Habitual for, I don't know. This was a package deal, so I think I got all these for like $10. So anyway, ooh, one other thing I wanted to show y'all. I'm not a big 45 collector, but here's some, like, I've gotten some of these and Whatnot, like, either, I've won them, and some people do giveaways. I got this. I don't even know what this is. This is Jenny Don't and the Spurs. All right, that was thrown into one of my packages. Roselit Bone, Dreamless Sleep. Again, this was something I won in an auction. Sometimes people like throw stuff in as, you know, an auction. And then, let's see, this is the one that was, oh crap, it's taped. Man. Do I have a knife in here? Yes, I do. Real quick. And something's beeping outside. Doing, bling. Sorry, I should have had this cut. Let me see here. I bought these, one of my first Whatnot auctions. One because I thought it was super cool, because I've never seen vinyl like that. I've listened to the song like many times, but let me see here. I don't want to cut the sleeve. Come on, come on. There it is. I hope this is the one I was thinking of, because you're gonna killing me here. Yeah, it is. This is the cool thing about 45s is that they do stuff on 45s that you probably never will get on a, you know, on a full-length album like a 12-inch or something, but let's see here. All right, so I bought this Split Ends album, and the reason why I bought it is, and I don't know if it's going to be able to pick up on this. There's a picture sleeve, but if you can see on here, it's got a holographic. Let's see if the light will pick it up. Can you kind of see those holograms there? It's got a holograms on it. So I thought that was so cool. Something you'll never see probably on a 12-inch, you know, LP, or, you know, I thought that was really cool. The song is One Step Ahead, and the B-side has In the Wars. So that's the Split Ends. Been quasi familiar with. And then the last one was a sealed. Oop, this isn't gonna be. Yeah. Sealed Grateful Dead Touch of Grey. This is the song that actually I remember the most, because they had a music video to this with these skeletons, and you can see like the strings, and they were all playing. I remember you could see them the most with the drummers, and then of course Jerry had a black t-shirt on and his gray beard. But Touch of Grey, and you can see on the faces now, is that Bob Weir? No, that's Jerry. No, that's Jerry right there from the music video. And they're all skeleton faces. So really cool. Touch of Grey on side one, and Brother of Asau on the back. And there's the back of it. It's sealed. It's got a hype sticker on it. I thought this was super cool, so I actually spent like, I don't know, like $25 on it. But super cool. I'll eventually get to that. But I've rambled on for long enough. I feel like, you know, Steve Carlton at this point in time with his Sunday show or his midweek show. Steve, I love you. Russ, Mama's Records, I love you. I love the 4 Horsemen, and now it's like the 8 Horsemen now. I feel like, you know, you look at JC and those guys with, you know, Aaron. I was just watching your Tipsy Tuesday, yes, before I watched this. You know, Gary, Physical Format. Who are the other 2 guys? I can see the Musically Obsessed. Damn it! I can't remember people now that I'm on the spot. But they thrown the Godfather in there. Brandon, the Godfather. I love him too. Oh, there's so many people out there that I've been watching. I've been trying to comment, but I just haven't. And I'm sorry. I love you all. I'm still watching. Concert Buddy's a new guy that I've been following. I know he's got, you know, I think he's up near like 500, maybe 1,000 subscribers at this point in time. But he's a guy that I've been watching for a while too. I think he's got some pretty good, you know, takes on some things. Eric Weinbender. I really love his channel because he's a lot like me. I've talked about Russ at Mama's Records, JT's Record Room. I've been watching Rachel's Ghost, although I don't have time anymore because I'm never around when I'm at work. I'm back at work. Like, I know most of you don't know what I do, but, you know, I had some vacation time there and I'm back at work. So just life is kicking my ass. My son's playing football. That's 3 nights a week, and then we have games on Saturdays. My daughter, my wife, and kids right now are just at her practice. She's got a game tomorrow night. So, renovation. And then the holidays will be here. Good God. Football season. Good God. What the hell? Anyway, I hope you all are doing well out there. Cheers to you all. I hope you stayed with me this long. I love everybody in the VC, and I hope you all are doing well. God bless. I don't know why I said God bless. I'm not a religious guy, but love you all out there. Take care. Rod, happy hippie. Love you.